Hi, hola, welcome to Alfa Dime. So this is the first fall look that I'm gonna do for this autumn or fall, whatever you want to call it. So this is the first look. So if you want to see how I created this look, please stay tuned. All right, so my face is all set. I already did foundation, concealer, and I also primed my face with the Younique primer. So this is the look that we're going to be doing today. I want to do something to kick off our fall looks because that's one of my favorite seasons of the year. And we're going to bring back one of my favorite palettes, the Nala by Amorous, because it has all of the fall colors you can think of. So I thought let's just start off with that palette to kick off the season. And I am so sorry for missing last week. I wasn't feeling well, I needed to rest, and when your body tells you to rest, you should listen. So let's get started creating this look. So I used a fluffy brush for the outer V of your eye, and you're just gonna keep it on the end and on your brow bone because you're creating dimension, you're creating the way that you want things to look basically. And I also did my eyebrows with the brow sculpt by Maybelline, which I will tag below. And I did one eye first, that way it doesn't take twice as long to do the look. Notice that I'm keeping it just in the corner. And don't worry if it gets messy, all you do is you take your beauty blender, and I use the stick contour by Younique in the color khaki. Just I know I missed saying that. That's what happens when I miss making videos. I forget what is the flow of my video. Okay, now the color that I used was the color Mother. Now we're gonna go into the color Beauty, which is like a copper sprinkle. And what I want you to do is to keep it just on your lid. Like, don't go over here. And you can spritz it with setting spray if you want it to pop a little bit more. And with this thicker brush, what I like to do is just add more of this like wine red, which is called Mother in this palette, on the outer V. And just even it out. Just to tone it down a little bit. And then I'll finish off with the color Beauty. What I did to do like it's like a fake halo, because usually for halos you want to use concealer to help you create that barrier of colors, but I used the color Life and I just applied it just a little bit on my lid here. And that's just to create an illusion, you see? It's almost like a peachy. But like I said, for a real halo, you need concealer because it helps the colors stay and you can actually see it. Now for the lower lid, we're gonna go back to the color Mother. And I'm using my flat brush. I'm just cleaning up a little bit. Now let's do some highlighting and contouring. So for some contour, we'll get our forehead, our cheeks. And for this, I use my Beauty Blender as well. I just flip it a little bit. And the contour on the forehead is just gonna warm your face up a little bit. And now let's do a little bit on my nose. Now we can highlight. And of course you can use whatever else you like and want for your to blend out your highlighter and contour, because as you know, sometimes I use the kabuki brush, other times I use different brushes, but since this is like a cream, I just like to use the Beauty Blender, but obviously for my forehead or for my nose and stuff like that, I just use different things. Because I feel like since it's a creamy highlighter, I need it to be a little bit damp. Now let's do some blush. I want to use the Kylie We're Going Shopping. And with this one, you just do a little bit because it is a very pigmented. And we're gonna do it in the upward motion. There you go. Now let's set our face. That way we can do some eyelashes. And that's the MAC Fix It. Almost gotta buy a new one because I definitely use that one a lot. And then I'm using the Nars Climax for my lashes. And as always, be careful with this one because it's on the wet side, so it will make a mess. And I got a little speck there, but that is cleanable. Alrighty, so we got that done. Now let's do some lips, and I want to do something on the nude side. So we're gonna do the iced latte lip liner and then the Dolce by Kylie Jenner because it's more on my natural lip color. You just see, it's more on my natural side, but this is the final look. I hope you guys like my first fall look. I wanted to go for a more wine red since I was wearing my red headband. I wanted something more on the wine vineyard side of things. But I hope you guys like this look, and to sum up the video, or to finalize the video, I always like to read a quote, and the quote that I have today is, "Kindness is one thing you can't give away, it always comes back." And that quote is by Skolsky. So thank you so much for tuning in, and I can't wait to see you guys next week.